What's going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today is February the 15th. Hopefully everyone had a good Valentine's, whether it be with your significant other or by yourself or whatever floated your boat. Hopefully you had a good day. But moving on to today though, I'm going to go over some of the hot movers that you need to know. But first, make sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Always greatly appreciate that. With that said, let's get right to it. So starting off with data. So retail sales came in a little bit lower than anticipated, but luckily enough, initial jobless claims did come in very low, a little bit lower than the forecast of 219,000. So that does insinuate more of a strengthening in the economy, and that is propelling the stocks higher. As you can see, the futures are nice and green, and even the fear and greed index did jump from 71 now to 76. So naturally, the market is going to want to kind of propel a lot of these stocks higher. So let me know your thoughts on that. Starting off with good old SOFI. So this one is up 1.78% pre-market, and no news, no SEC filings to really justify that. Shorts are somewhat returning, so about 35,000 shares are being returned so far. 16.43% of the free float is being shorted, and 149.8 million shares overall are being shorted. If you're looking at trading SOFI with it at $8.56, it is above this R2 right now. So going into today and the rest of the day, you'll just want to watch it to hold this $8.53 mark. If not, then it's just going to trade between this R1 and this R2. So kind of just take a mental image. But the fact that it is above this R2 right now does insinuate that it does naturally want to get to the 9, and then who knows, maybe even the $10 range. I did do a video yesterday dedicated to SOFI, and I talked on options. So if SOFI is able to close above 850 by the end of this Friday, you're going to see a nice small gamma squeeze, as market makers do cover a lot of options, call options, at that $8 and also $8.50 strike price. So potentially bigger and better things might be coming down the pipeline. Second stock, SunPower Corporation, ticker is SPWR. This one I actually did bring up in my top 5 squeeze stocks because of the huge amount of naked shorting that's been happening with this company. It is up over this last 5 days since me covering it, 29.44%. Pre-market, it is up 13.95%. So that 29% isn't even encumbering this 14% pre-market. In case you are curious, this is what they are all about. So you can always pause it, read through it, go through the profile and everything else. This company is shorted. So right now shorts are increasing about 101,000 shares, 38.48% of the free float's being shorted, and 33.34 million shares overall are being shorted. So fairly low float, and cost of our average is 3.14%. If you're looking at trading this company though, with it at 498 pre-market, it is trading between this R1 and the R2. So watch for it to test this 530. Vice versa, you'll have to watch for it to hold this $4.70 range. If not, then it's just going to pull back to potentially this 370, or at least trade within this range at least. So let me know your thoughts on that company. Aside from that, SoundHound. So as you can see, it is up 74.72%. This is what they are all about right here. And again, if you have any questions about any of the stocks I do bring up, let me know. Ticker is SOUN. And also on a side note, if you are looking for a lot of good compiled information to make yourself a better investor, take a look at Seeking Alpha Premium. I do have a 7-day free trial for you in the description below. Has all the recent press releases, SEC filings, transcripts, dividends, earnings. It goes over absolutely everything that you need to know. And especially if you are kind of trying to avoid stocks that do reverse stock splits, you can always easily look at that and see if any company has done any reverse stock splits in its history. So highly suggest taking advantage of that 7-day free trial. But moving on, the reason why this company is up is right here, and it is because Nvidia did disclose a $3.7 million stake in SoundHound. So interestingly enough, so Nvidia's touch on BMR over the last several days has caused it to go up, I think 1,300%, like crazy stuff, and this is now no different. So this might be the next big thing potentially coming down the pipeline. SoundHound is somewhat heavily shorted, so 11.01% of the free float's being shorted, 433,000 shares are being increased, and cost per average is 14.04%. If you are looking at trading this though, with it at $3.95 pre-market, it is trading between this pivot and this R1. So 431 is going to be that next strong resistance that you'll want to watch for it to kind of break above today. Vice versa, 273. But no matter what, very wide gaps, so there's going to be a lot of volatility, so just be prepared for that. This stock right here, ticker is RXRX, Recursion Precision Pharmaceuticals, if I'm saying that right. This is what they are all about, and it is up 20.88%. And funny enough though, this is up because of Nvidia as well. So Nvidia seems to be, whatever they touch is going up. So the chip giant also disclosed stakes in biotech company RXRX. So Nvidia maybe is going to be the next company to take over the world. But this company as well is kind of heavily shorted. So 29.5 million shares being traded, 22.93% of the free floats being shorted, and 38.92 million shares overall are being shorted. If you're looking at trading this with it at 13.25, it is between this R1 and the R2. So 13.99 is going to be the next strong support, and 12.83 is going to be the next strong resistance. Let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. And one final thing, make sure you definitely take advantage of this promo. Simply sign up for an account with MULN, throw $100 at it, and they give you 5 free stocks. Each stock is valued up to $2,000. One of the best deals in the market. Take advantage of this while you can. Link in the description below and also the comments. With all that said, appreciate all of you watching.